I am CTMB Emotionless. You can call me Savage, and welcome to Beach Bounce. All right, this was in my recommended things to play on my Twitch, or not Twitch, the hell, my stream or Steam. Okay, I can speak now. Steam account, which is down here. And as you can see, the reason why it was recommended, let me minimize that real quick, is because of this game. So I blame that game's fault for why it's recommended. But we're gonna definitely play this game. Let me actually go into settings real quick. I'm gonna turn down the music. Let me turn on the sound effects. And text speed can stay high as it wants. The reason why I'm turning these down is so you can hear my voice a little bit more and the music doesn't like just annoy the shit out of me. All right, and what's this? All right, whatever. I attempted to see what that was, and all right, here we are. Still don't know what that is. All right, anyway, we're gonna play week 1, Monday. Oh, it looks like my name is Tomoyo. All right. Oh my. Oh wait, no, I'm a dude. So, oh my. What a sight. It's just as I remember it. If I remember correctly, the resort is only a few minutes by foot from this bus stop. I can't wait to get there and see my grandmother again. So I best start walking. Alright, how long has it been since I was last here? 10? No, wait. It was 11 years ago. It was the year before my mother passed away. Aw, though that got dark really fast. The last time I saw grandmother was at mother's funeral. Father had told me that she didn't want to see us anymore. I did believe him for a time, right until I dropped out of university, that is. Father wanted me to follow into his footsteps and become a lawyer. For years, I tried my best to do what he wanted me to do, even going into law school. During my first year, I just couldn't take it anymore, and so I quit and dropped out. To say father was furious is an understatement. I had never had expected that he would go as far as disowning me over it. Damn. However, as it turns out, he did, and as a result, we haven't talked since. Not that I regret my choice. I miss father and wish it had gone differently between us. But I'm glad that I went my own way. It feels good to choose your own direction in life. After father and I split our ways, I took all my belongings and found myself an apartment. While getting settled and sorting through my belongings, I found a childhood picture. It was a picture of grandmother, mother, and me on the beach together. This beach. For the first time in years, I thought about this beach. This place. Grandmother's resort. The beach bounce. After a quick check on the internet, I discovered that the beach bounce still existed and that it was still owned by a grandmother. More on impulse than reason, I dialed the number listed and asked for grandmother. While the first response I got was a little reserved, I was able to convince the lady that had answered the phone to write down a message for grandmother and have it delivered. I didn't think she would call back. After all, she didn't want to have contact with father and me anymore, so I was quite surprised that she did. This was when I finally learned the truth. It wasn't exactly like father had told me all those years ago. Father was the one who had pushed grandmother out of our lives. As to the why, grandmother thinks it was out of pain over the loss of mother. I'm not sure what I think. I might never know the real reason now. Not that it matters anymore. The past is the past. The first phone call was about 1.5 years ago. We have had many more since, but this is the first time I've come out here to visit her. I saved up all my vacation days for this trip. As a result, I could take 5 weeks off from work. Time enough to get reacquainted and have a well-deserved vacation at the beach. Oh, I don't know, man. I need to learn how to read again. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Well, that was a little bit dialogue heavy. Still going. Grandmother has told me that someone would be waiting for me at the resort parking. This is the parking, but there doesn't seem to be anyone waiting for me. I guess I'll have to wait for someone to come and pick me up. No, wait. Someone is coming my way. Oh, won't you come my way? Oh, okay. Hey, you. Stop loitering and leave at once. Me? Well, I don't see anyone else out here. Well, no, but... Do you want me to call the police? The police? I assure you that won't be necessary. So, why are you still here then? I was told to wait here for someone to pick me up. Unlikely story. Greeter service stops at noon. If you're a new guest, you should have been told this. And I'm sure Yuki does not make a mistake like that. So I'll ask one more time. Why are you still here? This is starting to get annoying. I've never spoken to someone called Yuki. If you have a reason of being here, that is highly unlikely. I'm here visiting. I'm here to visit my grandmother. Grandmother? And who might that be? The owner of this resort, Mrs. Tsunahama. The boss doesn't have a grandson. I assure you she does, and I am him. But I see this is going nowhere. If you can please tell me where the reception is, I'm sure grandmother can clarify this. The reception is that way. It will do you no good, however, but do as you please. I've got better things to do, and Yuki is more than capable to handle the likes of you. Thanks and goodbye. Fucking scum piece of shit motherfucker. She's such a bitch, or I made her look like a bitch. And hey. Good morning, sir. How can I be of service? Hi, I'm the owner, it's the grandson, Tomoyo Oshiro. Oh my. I see. You see? Why don't I like the sound of that? Don't tell me you're also going to tell me that my grandmother doesn't have a grandson. No, I was informed of your arrival, but did something happen since you brought this up? Long story. Forget about it. If you say so, sir. However, let me start over. My name is Yuki Akiyama, and I welcome you to the Beach Bounce Resort. Mr. Oshiro, I'm sorry we didn't have a greeter waiting for you. I'm personally to blame for this slip up, and I hope you can see it in your wisdom to forgive me. That is quite all right. However, I would like to see my grandmother now. Well, I have some bad news. Bad news? What kind of bad news? Did something happen to grandmother? Your grandmother is in the hospital. What? Please, tell me. It isn't anything serious. What happened? She passed out while working yesterday, and the doctor decided it was best to run extra tests at the hospital. Personally, I don't think it's anything more serious than exhaustion. However, I'm still waiting on word from the hospital. Can I go to see her? That shouldn't be a problem. You're family, after all. I will have someone drive you to the hospital. I would like that. Thanks. Let me have a good look at you. Yes, grandmother? How are you feeling? I will have none of that nonsense. Eh? You sound just like your dad. He was always so big on using proper honorifics. Call me Grandma or Umi. Everyone else does. Please. Okay, Grandma. Grandma. That's much better. I see you have become a fine young man. I like to get in those pants. You've grown well. Thanks, Grandma. So, how was the trip, Tomoyo? Should you be asking such a question right now? I arrive at your resort and get told you have been taken to the hospital. Hush, my boy. It's nothing that you have to worry about. I'm not as fit as I was back in my day. I used to rock the corners like it. All the bitches up on me. You know what I'm saying, boy? Okay, never mind, son. You don't understand. I overburdened myself, and they thought I needed to go to the hospital or whatnot. That's all there is to it. I should be up and about in no time, so that I can go back to work. Yeah, make it twerk. Twerk, 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 twerk. Are you sure, Mother, about the twerking? Because, you should be careful. Like, your hip and your back. I don't know if you can twerk properly, Grandmother. Not anymore. I'll be fine. Trust me. I did it a lot back in my day. I still got it. I still got it indeed, Sonny. Man, your age shouldn't worry so much over an old lady like me. Now, answer this old lady's question. How was your trip? It was okay. Nothing extraordinary happened. I'm so happy you got here safe and sound, boy. And also glad to see you again after all these years. I wish I could have been at the resort myself this morning. However, I'm sure we can make up for lost time the coming weeks after I get out of this damned place.
I can't wait to get back to work and.
Grandma, you should rest and not worry about work right now. You know what? I'm gonna be a great young man, and it's like, why don't you take a holiday? That sounds like her being lazy. I'm gonna ask if I can help at the resort, because that's what a real man would do for his grandmother. Shoot, I would do the same for my grandmother. So maybe I can help at the resort. If there's anything I can do to help out at the resort, you only have to ask. In fact, let me help, at least while you're in the hospital. No need for you to strain yourself. Take time to recover, please.
Ah, boy, but it's your holiday. You didn't come here to work and help out an old lady.
That old lady happens to be my grandmother, and I just can't sit by and do nothing. It would be my pleasure to help out.
Well, since you insist, you can start by sucking this. In all honesty, it looks like I could indeed use your help. God damn it. Life alert. And whatnot. Thanks you, Tomoyo.
Tomoyo? I keep accidentally about to say Tomoya, but I need to say Tomoyo. Tomoyo. Tomoyo.
I mean it. With the summer break just starting, this will be the busiest period of the year. I'm so glad you're here. Once you're back at the bounce, ask for Yuki. She is usually at the reception. She will know how you can make yourself useful. I will call ahead and let her know you will be helping out during your holiday.
I've met her earlier. She was the one that has informed me about your situation.
Good. I'm not sure what I would do without her, that young lady. Excuse me.
Mm. She puts on a brave face. I guess that is just the way she is. However, I do wonder how serious her illness really is. Here, Grandma, have some water.
Thanks, Tomoyo. Now, before you go back, would you mind doing me one last favor? Stay and chat a while. It's been 10 years after all.
Yes, ma'am, we do have breakfast service. No, ma'am, for that you need to. Okay, ma'am. Yes, we have a chalet, what the fuck word is that? Available starting tomorrow. That can be arranged. Dot dot dot. What name can I put down? Dot dot dot. Okay, ma'am, I have you booked 3 weeks starting tomorrow. Dot dot dot. Is there anything else I can be of service with, ma'am? Dot dot dot. Thank you and have a good day. Now where was I? Ah, yes. I need to order the. Oh, Mr. Oshiro, welcome back. Grandma Umi called earlier and has told me about what you two have discussed. I'm glad you made her see reason. It wasn't easy, I can tell you. I know, she could be stubborn sometimes. I'm glad you decided to help. So, what exactly will I be doing until she gets back? There's a variety of jobs she helped with before she fell ill. I think it's easier to explain after I've given you a tour of the resort. How about I take you to the staff dorms first, so you can see the room you will be staying in? Staff dorms? Wasn't I going to be staying in one of the guest chalets? That was when you were a guest. Now that you are an employee, it would be strange if you're given special treatment. Even in your case. Damn it. I guess that makes sense. So when you say special treatment, what them hips do. The dorm has all you need when you're off duty. I'm sure you won't feel like you're missing out on anything. So, Mr. Oshiro, are you ready to go? Yes, let's go. And you can call me Tomoyo, or Tomo if you like. Fair enough, you may call me Yuki. Yuki-chan? Wait, alright. Let's see, select the choice. Skip the entire intro, forward to week 1 Tuesday. I want to skip minor scenes, only. You can still meet the girls. I want to see it all. Well, just for story wise, I guess we're going to actually see it all just so we don't, whatever. So, let's do this. I want to see it all. Hey, when the fuck did you change? Okay, whatever. This is the dorm's meeting room. The private rooms are upstairs. It is co ed. I hope you don't mind. The dorms at the university were also co-ed. I have no problem with it. Most of the staff live in town. At the moment, there's only a handful of us staying here, so it can be quiet sometimes. Well, I don't mind that. It will be refreshing after being cooped up in Tokyo for the last few years. That bulletin board over there is used to post the weekly schedule, and there's also a map of the resort and the town. However, there should be a copy you can take with you in your room. Good. That will help me find my way until I have a better feeling for the area. This room is not only used for staff meetings, but also to hang out after work. You are, of course, free to use the escort facilities or go to town when you're off duty. Just make sure you are well rested and on time for your shift. Understood. There's a small but adequate kitchen whenever you feel like cooking. Or you can get a meal for free at the food court. I will show you where that is during our tour, because I completely forgot what word I was reading before I actually continued reading in the first place. Let me show you where your room is first. Oh. Hey. Wait a minute. I understand this is my room, but how come I have a hat? Oh yeah, I forgot I share a room with someone, right? Do I share a room with someone or I don't know. This will be your room. You can use it for the duration of your stay. I know it's not large, but it should do. Shit, it's bigger than my room, so fuck it. It's no, it's fine. Looks like I've got everything I need. Good to hear. Let's start with the tour. Where do you want to go first? Oh, I get to actually choose where I want to go first? Okay, so let's see what we have. I don't know what the fuck any of these are yet, so we'll start with the. We'll start, the fucking thing right here. What the slide? Because I like slides. I like to slide in those DMs. This is the water park. There are several heated outdoor pools here and water slides. Looks like looks like one can have a lot of fun here. True enough. Chances are that part of your duties will take you here. When are you going to tell me more about what I will be doing? Once we are done with the tour, I will go into details. Can't wait. Cool. So I guess we'll jump over here. This here is the main food hall. Chalet visitors can have their breakfast and lunch here, and there is a basic menu for dessert. As an employee, you can eat here for free. The food isn't as good as in the restaurants around town or those on the beach and pier, but by no means is it bad. Unless you have questions, I would suggest to go to the next area. No, it's all clear. Let's go. Let's bounce. Let's skedaddle. Let's leave. Let's bamboozle, baby. Let's go over here. Here we are at the guest chalet. As you can see, they are well taken care of. Indeed, but they look different from what I remember. Grandma Umi had these built a few years back. The old chalets were not up to modern standards anymore and had to be torn down. This area had been, or has been, added to the resort 4 years ago. The old chalets used to be where the dorms are now. I see. I was wondering about that. Will I have any tasks here? Not really, but you might need to help guests getting settled. Anyway, it is good to know where everything is. Don't you agree? I can't argue with that. Where to now? Oh, well, you choose anyway, so I don't know why you're fucking asking me, you dumb shit. Sorry. Made her a savage. Here we are at the indoor pools. Facilities consist of an Olympic-sized pool, saunas, public and private baths. The private baths are made to resemble hot springs. General attendants take care of the needs of the guests. And there is always at least one instructor on duty during opening hours. Ray, the head instructor, should be on duty right now. Let's look for her and I will introduce her. Ah, there she is. Her? Ray, could you come over here for a second?
Yes, Yuki, what is it?
Wait, I remember him.
You do? He was loitering on the parking earlier, probably looking to steal a car. Claimed that he was grandson of the boss. Ridiculous. I had expected you would have him arrested. What is he doing here? Ahem. He is actually the grandson of Grandma Umi. He is? What? Gra- Grandma Umi's grandson. I don't believe it. It's true. She has even seen him at the hospital. Even if that's the case, I don't trust him. He looks like trouble.
Well, you look like a bitch. Well, you better get over it, since he will be joining the team for the time being.
Is that so?
About earlier. No hard feelings, alright?
Fuck you.
My name is Tomoyo Oshiro, and I look forward to working together, Miss
Fujimoto.
Nice to.
If that is all, I really would like to get back to work, Yuki, Mr. Oshiro.
You mean you like to go sit down and do absolutely nothing, because that's what you're literally doing. No one's in the pool, so if no one's in the pool and you're lifeguard and trainer instructor, no one's here. You're not doing dog shit. I saw you right as we came in here that you weren't doing shit. Okay, anyway.
I'm sorry about that. She can be like that sometimes.
No, it's alright. Let's just continue with the tour. Here we have the tennis courts, with the basketball court just behind it. Guests and off-duty employees can use these at their leisure. Good to know. I was in a tennis club during high school. You can call me the Prince of Tennis. God, I'm such a loser. I'm a bit rusty. I'm gonna put his face on the screen for 2 seconds. But I should still be able to hit a ball or two. I used to play tennis as well, but with all the work here at the resort, I can't find the time anymore. Not that I mind. There is not much else I can tell you about this area, so let's continue on to next week. Or the next. Not next week, the fuck. Continue on the next. What the fuck? Alright, anyway. All this dialogue. Oh my goodness, this is taking up a lot of time. This is the pier. I remember this from when I was a child, but don't tell me that this is also part of the resort. Well, the pier itself is not part of the resort, but we do run the Ferris wheel over there. Oh, really? What about the arcade over there? No, that's run by another company. I see. Is there anything else to note here on the pier? Not really. We could continue the tour if you wish. Do you mind if I take a moment and look around a little bit before we go? I think we can spare a few minutes, so take your time. Thanks, I won't take long. I just want to take a closer look at the Ferris wheel. I remember my mom taking me for a ride in it. I believe the Ferris wheel was just built at the time, and we were amongst the first to take a ride. I believe you're correct, but I will need to look it up to be sure. Don't bother. It seems you have enough on your mind without grandmother around.
Excuse me, coming through. Oh. Hi, sis. Shouldn't you be at the reception or something? You. What are you doing here? I don't recall that you were scheduled to work today. Does it look like I'm working? Well, I guess not. You worry too much, you know. Before you know it, your hair will turn gray. And you will stay a virgin forever. Why, you little bitch. Well, looks like I should go now. I'll try and be on time tomorrow, but no promises. Bye-bye, sis. That girl.
Are you alright?
Oh. Yes, I'm fine.
Who was that? Your sister?
That was my troublesome half-sister. Best to forget about, forgot what the fuck she just, I can't read for shit. Best to forget about what just happened and continue.
Okay.
It's about time we continue the tour. Are you ready to leave? Blah, blah, blah.
Yes. Next. All right, we're gonna go here. Where's the roller coaster? I like to get on your roller coaster. This is our very own roller coaster. One of our main attractions. Impressive. I remember it being here when I was a kid. I see it as well maintained. Did Grandma help out here as well? From time to time, but not that often. Most rides are operated by part-time workers from the village. I see. There isn't much more I can tell you about this area. Want to continue the tour? Yes, let's go to... Oh boy, where do I want to go to next? Oh man, I don't know where. Obviously, the fucking beach. I say this for last on purpose. And here we are at the beach. I just can't get enough of this view. I've really missed it. I was 11 the last time I was here. And that was over 10 years ago. Oh, so I'm 22 years old. Wow, that's cool. Before mother died. Oh shit, that got dark really fast. Why you had to... This guy sucks. He's like he's all like, mom, like, wow, I haven't seen this in over 10 years. Before mom died. Like shit, dude, you made it fucking annoying. Ah, I remember Grandma Umi talking about that once. If you need a moment. No. No. I'm alright. You can continue with the tour. Wow, me and this guy are alike because my mom's dead, his mom's dead. I'm a hunk. He's a future hunk. Like, honestly, I think me and this guy are gonna get along. As you wish. So this is the main beach. It's not exclusive to the beach bounce. However, we do provide lifeguards. Excuse me. Oh god, I burped. It gross. However, we do provide lifeguard service for the stretch of the beach. The head lifeguard is Aiko. She should be around here. Let me see. Ah, there she is. Come and I will introduce you to her. Ooh, what kind of voice should I give her? Ooh, I got an idea. Don't tell her I told you this. She's the best swimmer in the region, and we are lucky to have her. Aiko, if you have a moment. I've got someone here I want you to meet. Really? Give me a second. Okay, I'm not doing that. Oh, that'd be great if that was her voice for real. Okay, let me see. I got something. Really? Give me a second. Hi there. Oh. No, that's weird. I'm not into redheads, but I can make exceptions. Hi there. Oh, he looks cute. I'm already about to slide in those DMs. Didn't think you would have time for a boyfriend, Yuki. Oh, damn it. What? No, it's not like that. You should really see your face right now. Aiko! Can't you just be serious for once? And why are you playing beach ball with the guests? Shouldn't you be watching the sea? Well, look for yourself. The water's too cold for swimming today. I'm more useful entertaining our guests than watching an empty sea. But if you want me to watch the sea... No, that won't be needed. I'm sorry. I should have known you would have things under control. But I still think you should at least show that you are taking things seriously. What would be the fun in that? Anywho, or anyway, who is this cute guy you're going to introduce me to? Trying to hook me up? Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Aiko Omori, meet Tomoyo Oshiro. He will be taking over for Grandma Umi with the manual task while she takes time to recover. Wow. Really? Do you go behind Grandma's back and hire someone yourself? This is so unlike you, Yuki. As a matter of fact, he managed to convince Grandma Umi himself. What? I don't believe it. It's impossible. Who are you? And what have you done to Grandma? Easy, Aiko. Control yourself. He is Grandma Umi's grandson. Oh. Mr. Oshiro, I'm so terribly sorry. It's just hard to believe anyone could convince Grandma to take time to recover. That is quite alright. She didn't give in easy, I can tell you. Haha, I wouldn't believe you if you said it otherwise. Anyway, a pleasure to meet you, Miss Mori. Ah, come on now, Tomo. I prefer if you call me Aiko. Okay. A pleasure to meet you, Aiko. Aw, he is sweet. Yuki, will he be helping at the beach as well? That depends. Tomoyo, are you good at swimming? Don't tell my don't tell me grandmother helped out as a lifeguard. Well, actually, last night, until last summer, she did. She could even outswim me, as a matter of fact. Amazing. Your grandmother is an amazing woman in many ways, Tomoyo. I'm starting to get that impression myself. As for your question, I can swim, if that is what you're asking, but I can't say I'm fit for a lifeguard. Don't you need a license or something? You do, but there is. Oh, you do, but there's more work besides lifeguard duty here on the beach. Keeping the beach clean, making sure our guests are enjoying themselves, and more. I'm sure there is enough you can make yourself useful with here on the beach. And you playing beach ball earlier? Also part of the job? Falls in with making sure the guests enjoy themselves, I would say. Right, Yuki? I think there is other ways to make sure they are enjoying themselves. However, Grandma Umi would tell you it is part of the job. Good thing she is the boss then. See you around, Tomo, Yuki. Alright, thanks. And see you too. That was the last area I wanted to show you. Let's head back to the dorms and I will tell you more about the work. Alright, heading back to the dorms. Back to the dorms again. Yeah, you heard me. Back to the dorms again. That was quite a lengthy tour. I didn't know the resort had grown so much over the years. To think it was my grandmother that. Um. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Watch out! What? Crash! Poof, the shit falling over, getting knocked over. Um. All right. There we go. That's all I got of a crashing sound. Ouch! That hurt. Oh. Oh. Hello. Oh my. Well, I'm sorry. Mineko. Her name is Neko. Anime Man will be proud. Yuki? Here, let me help you up. Are you alright? I'm so terribly sorry. Is there anything I can get band aids if. No, it is fine. Are you hurt? No. At least I don't think so. Um, no, mm, oh, oh, Jesus. Why are you staring at me? Tomoyo, are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. Mineko, what had just happened? Uh, uh, uh. Mineko! Uh, oh, I didn't see you and, um, well, well, at least no one got hurt this time. Yuki, do you really have to mention that? I didn't catch that. I didn't quite catch that. Are you feeling okay? Your face is all red, and you're stuttering even more than usual. If you're coming down with a fever, it's best that you head to your room and. What? No. It's nothing. Really. I'm just. I. Eh. Well. I guess proper introductions are in order. Tomoyo Oshiro, meet Mineko Fukui. Fukui. Fucking Asians. Our head greeter. A pleasure to meet. Oh, a pleasure to meet you, Miss Fukui. Miss. Fuck you. The pleasure is mine, Mr. Oshiro. Please call me Tomo or Tomoyo. I look forward to be working with you. To I can call you Tomo? Working together? Uh, I'm confused. He's going to be filling Grandma Umi so that she can recover. Tomoyo is her grandson. Now I'm even more confused. No. Wait, Grandma Umi did mention something about a grandson that would. Oh, I was to greet him at the parking today. I see. Uh, I'm sorry. Uh, Stop, please. It's not that big of a deal, okay? You need to calm your tits. Actually, nah, you need to bring them tits. Anyway, okay, I said my jokes. I'm glad then. Is it really okay that I call you Tomo? Yes. You can call me Minako if you wish. It's so hard doing the stuttering thing on purpose. It's like it's weird. I can see. I just did it right there. I can stutter on my own, but I can't stutter when I have to read it because then I sound like a retard. Otherwise, I sound like a retard. But whatever. Well, look at the time. I really should get back to work. Bye, Yuki Tomo. She's very timid. Bye. Where did she go? I'm not sure either. She sure left in a hurry. I wonder if she is really okay. I'll check on her later. Now it's time to discuss what you will be doing. I will try to keep it as simple as possible. There is the three major roles that we need help with. You take on one of them will greatly help our direct need, same tomato, greeter, lifeguard, and instructor. And before you say anything, don't worry about not being licensed as a lifeguard. As Aiko mentioned earlier, there's enough ways to help. However, maybe you have what it takes to get a license and do real lifeguard duty. What role do you want to hear about first? Okay. As much as I would love to actually ask about these stuffs, I'm just gonna skip the questions. I don't need shit. What role are you doing depends on where you have the highest need. Except for the specialized employees like Aiko, Ray, Mineko, the kitchen staff, and of course myself, most of the employees have more than one role. We have to make do with the staff we have, so everyone except the heads also have greeter duties when there is need. Mineko is an exception because she is already head greeter. She also has a secondary task that is unique, and that is a role of nurse. You will at least have greeter duties, which will take you all over the resort. However, depending on what Aiko and Ray think, you might also be called upon to fill in as an instructor and lifeguard. While I don't expect you to become a full lifeguard overnight, nor an instructor with experience, we do encourage potential. So expect some tests along the way. I still need to make a schedule for you. However, I can already tell you little by the first week at least. Tomorrow you will have the day to yourself. So I suggest you enjoy yourself and get some rest. Wednesday until Friday, you will get a chance to experience three roles, one a day. I still have to see in what order if you swing by the reception around dinner time tomorrow. I can give you the details. Usually, you should be able to find your schedule posted in this morning room before the start of next week. If you're worried about time off, don't worry, I'll make sure to schedule fairly and with enough off time. However, I can't promise it will be every weekend or fixed days every week. That is what that's about it, I think. Do you have any questions? No, I don't think so. And it seems that I'm getting a little tired. Is there anything else? No, you're free to go to your room. I have to go and make the needed arrangements. Have a good evening and sleep well. Thanks. Good evening. And I think that's going to be all for right now. And this is week one, Monday. We're going to do Tuesday and possibly Wednesday. We're going to do as many as we can for the next episode. It was just so dialogue heavy due to the fact that, first of all, yes, it is a visual novel. And two, it's the beginning of the game. They're trying to explain everything, what's going to be going on. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, cookies and milk. And I'll see you guys next time on another episode of Beach Bounce, week one, Tuesday, because that's when the club is going up. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.